Time to harvest cabbages. Oh my goodness. So I've never grown cabbages before, and so this year I decided to because we've been making a lot of sauerkraut, and I grew them in this tunnel. I did a short video on that, and like the result is just amazing. I just can't even believe it. So I'm going to be harvesting some cabbages today. I'm gonna just cut off the bottom bit here, and I hope I can pick it up. That's crazy. Hey everybody, welcome to the Cow Emporium kitchen. I guess it's Whiskey Mama here. Check out those enormous cabbages. Oh my gosh. So what have I got going on? Well, yesterday I did a nice harvest from the garden. I got some potatoes and some onions and some carrots. So in this pot here, I just have some Yukon Gold potatoes. I just cut them up so that they were kind of in cubes so they would all kind of cook evenly. I've been doing this with the potatoes. Those ones look like they're done. And so I just do that, leave them in the fridge. They're good for hash browns for breakfast or potato salad. We've been having a lot of that. I'm going to be dealing with these two cabbages today. I say dealing, but really it's a happy thing. These two guys weighed 18 pounds together. So I'm going to be making some sauerkraut, a few different varieties, a nice big batch of the one that we really enjoy because it's our favorite, and then I'm going to try some with onion and garlic. In this lovely pot over here, I have a different kind of potato. They're the ones that have the red skin, but they're white inside. In here I added a stick of rosemary. I'm not going to be able to find it. So there's a stick of rosemary in here, just to give the water some flavor, and actually a couple of garlics. So this makes a really nice, what we call, well, there's a piece of rosemary, but it's fallen off the stick. That's okay. Be nice and soft now. A garlic mashed potato. Glenn's mom got a recipe for one the other night. She says, oh, have you ever tried that? It's delicious. Well, yes, we have tried it. So, but you know, it's kind of one of those things that I hadn't thought about making for a while. But I'm going to be making roast tonight. So, and oh, maybe a coleslaw. I know it seems kind of obvious, but yeah, whatever. So, I'm going to be making a roast tonight in the crock pot. And so we'll have some garlic mashed potatoes to go with it. So today, like I said, I'm going to be processing the first two of what I think was 9 or 10 cabbages. I have a video. I'll count them. So I've rinsed this, and now I'm just gonna let it drip off in the colander for a little bit. And I have jars in the oven that I've sterilized. So I didn't know what to expect when I cut them open. They're beautiful. There's a little bit of what I think is probably just some rot in the center. So I'm just gonna cut that out and just take it right out. The rest of it looks amazing. So pretty. Like, I don't even know what that looks like. A tree maybe? With all the branches on there. It's so cool. Anyway, awesome. I'm excited. Let's do this. So I'm going to do my best to get out what I can now, and then I'll make sure that I take a good look through it as I'm cutting it up, because like there's no point in having any bad stuff. Inside of here at the back you can kind of see this dark spot, so I kind of wonder if it's not just one whole leaf inside of there that's kind of bad. But look at all that cabbage. My goodness. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this and I'm going to fish out this offensive leaf, and it can go into the compost. No worries. So at this point in the day, I'm in a right mess in the kitchen, of course. There's cut cabbage everywhere. So I have this beautiful one of the outer leaves, and this jar here, the sauerkraut in it has onions and garlic and some fresh oregano. That's the dark bits there. So I'm going to just sort of cut the top of the cabbage so that it's, or cut the cabbage leaf so that's just bigger than the top of this jar. So what I'm going to do with this piece here is I'm going to put it inside here so that I can weigh the cabbage down. See how that fits so lovely. That's good. Okay, and then I also have these glass weights. So I've used them before. They were fantastic. So I'm going to run these under some good hot water, and then I'm going to put that in there. And it's going to allow the liquid to be above all of the cut cabbage, so it's all submerged. So I've gone ahead and I've trimmed around the edge here of this cabbage leaf that I want to hold down the cabbage when I submerge it. So I'm just kind of doing a bit of the tedious job of like pushing the cabbage down underneath that big leaf. So when I put the weight in there, all that cabbage in there will stay underneath this nice piece of leaf here. Okay, so I've cleaned that thing. Alright, so the plan is, oh yeah, see that? So the plan is that all the liquid comes up above that glass weight. Oh, I see a floaty here. So I'm gonna take the floaty out, because those things will sometimes mold. Not that it would necessarily hurt you. I'd rather not. So there we go. That one's ready to sit on the counter now. The final jar of sauerkraut type that I'm making today is a little bit spicier one. I've added some red pepper flakes, sesame seeds, some apple, and red bell pepper. There is also some fish sauce in there. So this one is going to be just a tad spicier with the red pepper flakes. I don't have any of the traditional Korean crushed hot peppers to put in here, and those might be a little bit hotter than I can eat. So anyway, I can't wait to try this. 10 days is going to feel like forever. The big jar is just my traditional sauerkraut recipe, and the second jar has the onions, garlic, and oregano, fresh leaves in there. The third jar is the one that has the it has apple and red pepper and spices in it, and I was picking out floaters of sesame seeds out of the top. So maybe next time we'll just add sesame seeds when we go to eat it. But though I'm sure it'll be fine. So I can't wait to watch these guys do their fermenting bit. And then I'm sure I'll have some more cabbage out of the garden to do something with.